Hello, my name is Grant Fritchey. I work for Redgate Software. I want to talk to you today about Azure Data Studio. I've been a big advocate for it, been playing with it a bunch, using it for different things, and I just wanted to point out that there's been another update. These guys are constantly updating. Let's talk about it. Now, I'm going to show a demo here in one of the updates, but before I get to the demo, let me just talk about the update, what's going on. First thing is if you're on Windows, they've got a new installer. Now, I did all my testing so far with all the new stuff. I've been testing it nonstop on Linux because I'm working in Linux and learning Linux and exploring the Linux operating system and doing that with Azure. Funny enough, I'm still working with Azure SQL Database a bunch too, so I'm doing my Azure work from Linux. Yay! Anyway, they've got Azure Active Directory support, which I didn't test out. They've got a new data tier application wizard. They've updated the SQL Server 2019 preview extension, so cool stuff if you're messing with 2019. I have not started that yet, but I will be very soon. I'm starting to work on a book on SQL Server 2019, so yay. It's got new streaming for large queries. It's a preview function. I'm going to figure out how to test that, and I'll try to get a video up on that eventually. They've added community extensions, SP Execute SQL to SQL, interesting, and new databases. Also a number of bugs and issues. But the thing I'm going to show are the improvements to what is called Profiler, and I hate the name, but Profiler inside of Azure Data Studio is how you consume extended events. And so let's go take a look and see what's going on. As you can see, it looks a lot like, Azure Data Studio, but let's hit the About. We're going to take a look at the details here. And yeah, I'm on version 1.3.9. Make sure you get on version 1.3.9 because version 1.3.8 had some problems. So they released a new version. You want to make sure you get that. So basically, it's the same stuff. Now, let's switch back over to the old version. Take a look at that. Now, it's running Profiler right now. But let's take a look at the About screen. Yes, in fact, version 1.2.4. Now, we'll zoom back out. Just take a look. You can see Trace is running. The extended events are occurring. I keep saying Trace. Profiler is running. You can see the extended events occurring. And, this is the way it was working. Now, let's switch back over to the new one. And you can see that you actually launch it differently. The old one, you only had the key commands to launch it, but now you can actually launch it through Launch Profiler. So this will fire it up. I had a couple of problems with my animation you're going to see here in a second. This is a live recording, but I did editing so I could zoom in, and it acts funny. But you can see that we've got different choices here, standard on-prem and all this various stuff. And so you can do whatever you like in terms of setting that up. I've got mine set for Azure, and it's going to, it takes it a second, but it's actually sending out the command to Azure, setting up the extended events, and then it's going to start capturing those events. And you'll see that in just here in 1 second. Come on. This is live stuff. Hurry up. Let's go. There we go. Now it started capturing the things, and you can determine what kind of view you want. There's a standard view, t-sql view, tuning view if you're just really focused on the tuning alone. So you've got options and choices here, and any one of them will get you what you want. And the thing is it's capturing all the data. In fact, it's capturing all the data better than it used to, because you can see that we've got the stored procedures, batch starting, RPC completed, all these various things. And if we switch to the old one and take a look at it, it actually did not have everything. So an RPC complete doesn't actually show the text of the query itself. So you can't see what was actually being executed in the old version. So these improvements are really good. I mean, it's making a big difference. All right, so you saw that. That's great. I think that the improvements are definitely worth the time. And these guys are working on it constantly. So this is getting better and better and better. We are, it is just almost a tool I can use. I need to bug, Redgate, make sure we get SQL prompt on there. But other than that, this tool is great. So I'm getting really excited about using it. That's it. hit the subscribe, hit the like, leave a comment down below. My name is Grant Fritchey. I work for Redgate Software.